All right, welcome to another inventRight.com TV show, everybody. Stephen Key and Andrew Krauss here with inventRight. We've been helping, coaching, mentoring, teaching, and all the above, everything you could imagine for inventors to help them license their products and receive royalties. Well, that was long, Steve. For the last 14 years.
Someone asked me the other day they wanted to know our success rate.
Yeah.
And I said, our success rate's better than anybody else's on the planet.
Yeah.
And they said, well, why is that? I said, well, we have more content. We look at licensing agreements every week. We have coaches that are coaching it. We have students all over the world. We write about it for 2 national online magazines for years now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody that has more information on this topic than we do. Period. If you can find someone, I want to see it.
It's not, I don't like the word information, Stephen. I like the word know-how.
Yeah.
Because I have found that people reading books and people watching videos is never enough. You can't ask a book or a video a question. A coach, you can ask a question. They'll say, oh, for this project, this is what you want to do next. That's the reason why
we're in it, Andrew. I'm licensing ideas. Our whole company is involved in it. We do it every single day. We've done it for so many years. We're so current on this. So we know, and I want to tell everybody, we know about licensing agreements. We see them from every company you can imagine. We deal with it every week, how to negotiate those deals with our students. We know this stuff. And I'm really happy about it because for me, it's like a chess game. And the more you play, the better you are. And we know the moves before even these companies. But anyway, I got off track.
Steve, you're like the chess player. You're like in the park, right? And you're the chess player. You're like the master. And the only people, the companies that we're helping our students license to, it's like having a kindergartner step up to the table. It's not even a challenge for you.
I feel that way, but I want to talk about something else.
Okay.
I want to talk about Mark Cuban.
Okay.
The guy drives me nuts. Okay?
Yeah, he's a little nutty.
Well, I watch him on Shark Tank. He's extremely successful. He still drives me nuts.
He's a little opinionated, but
that's okay. But I find that I agree with him on some topics, and I wanted to kind of I was surprised that I did.
Okay.
And he, Gene Quinn, which writes about IP, he's a patent attorney back east. He writes, it's called IP Watchdog. I really like Gene Quinn's stuff. And he interviewed Mark Cuban recently.
Yeah.
And Mark Cuban and I, we agree on patents. We agree on the whole philosophy that you don't own anything. We agree that patents, people put patents on a pedestal. In fact, someone said to me, oh, he's a pedestal patent believer.
Ooh, I like that.
I loved it too. I love that quote. That's Jared. If you're watching that was from Jared Joyce. But that's what he said. I go, Jared, what do you mean by that? He goes, well, some people think that's the holy grail, man. Is that patent? But Mark Cuban says, get it out, throw it away. He goes, most companies, most ideas, it doesn't matter if you have a patent or not. It's not about that. It's about a good product at the right time, speed to market. It's about business. It's not about patents. It's not about protection. He goes, because everything can be worked around. I was
now you're freaking people out, Stephen.
I like to.
Now, fortunately, it's good enough perceived protection that most people won't try to work around you in most categories.
Well, I'm just saying the patent isn't what people think it is, Andrew.
No.
Now, I was at the USPTO. I did a talk.
So should everybody just give up on licensing their products? Well, then if people just take my idea, why should I even do this, Stephen?
No, because you don't need a patent to license an idea. And that just blows people's minds away.
That's shocking for a lot of people.
They're like...
Yep. Well, we just had a student of ours, Tushar, just 8 weeks ago. Or when you're watching this video, if it's old, but it's 8 weeks ago from today. And the company didn't care. And they said exactly what you're saying. They said, when he asked them, are you going to file a patent when he was in the negotiation, they said, oh, no. They didn't use these words, but this is essentially what they said. We don't do patents. We'll crush the competition with our distribution. We're the big guy on the block. And they use different words, of course. And Tushar, he was knowledgeable because he'd been watching our trainings. He realized not all companies are obsessed about patents. But he's like, hey, I got the big guy on my team. Cool. He wasn't like freaking out about it. He was happy about it.
I know, because people don't realize they're thinking from fear that someone's going to take it. But companies look at patents a little bit differently. Most products that are on the market don't have patents. And if you listen to Shark Tank, they're always talking about owning patents. That's not true. What's really important is that perceived ownership.
That's because it caters to the general public's belief. And it just
I know. It drives me nuts that they keep on talking about that. But the point is this. All of our students, I would say not all, but probably 99.9% that have licensed ideas haven't had any patents whatsoever. Now, they had provisional patent applications.
Yeah.
And now a company can take that and file a patent, right? And they do that. And you can get them to pay for it, which is even better. But the patent isn't what people think it is. And the only reason why I want to say this, Mark Cuban believes what I do, too. And the guy drives me nuts, but he's right about that.
You guys are buddies. You should play basketball together.
No, but no,
I know you're a big basketball player.
No one's ever been successful just because they have a patent. They've been successful for other reasons. They've been successful because they work hard. They found the right partner, maybe a potential licensee. They found a market opportunity. They did things that were good business skills, but it wasn't because of the patent. The patent was one tool in your toolbox.
Yeah, sometimes people think it's the be-all, end-all. And attorneys cater to that. There's this perception if I get a patent, everything's just going to fall into place, and that's so far from the truth, it's not even funny.
I know. So anyway, we probably went too long. Love to talk about how I love licensing agreements. I think I'm the best. I love to talk about, guys I don't like, but I kind of do like now. That kind of upsets me today.
All right, everybody. Take care. Keep inventing. Give us a thumbs up below. Subscribe to our channel. Stephen Key and Andrew Krauss for inventRight.com TV. Been coaching and mentoring inventors for the last 40 years, but we have students in over 40 countries. So that would be a long time. The last 14 years.
Forever!
Students in over 40 countries. Take care. See you on the next show. Bye-bye.